Hopefully you guys will be able to hear me. You are writing a resume. So here's my sample resume. I did take out some of my address information, but notice my name's at the top. For teachers, they actually have a philosophy statement, so there's no summary statement because we have to do a page plus of philosophy. But here's how I laid mine out. Notice there's details. I do break the rules and go more than one page. But I also have contacts and references, which you will not be including. Um, so you will be including work experience if you have it. If you don't, we'll be adding volunteer experience. So here's my past relevant experience. Um, and you'll be including your education. The things I want you to notice, first of all, usually your address is all on one line. All your important information is listed, not for my purposes, but for the purpose of the employer or your college. Um, so unless you write something silly or dumb, I'm not really paying attention to this unless it stands out as inappropriate. You won't have certification. Instead of here, you will have your summary. A summary will be like why you're qualified, why you're good at this job, what are your hopes and dreams with this job. So Waterway, it's my desire to work for Waterway in order to help clean customer cars and engage customers in conversation or to provide a good customer service experience. You really want to make your summary, your objective statement, pretty nice. Uh, and it should almost make you sound better than you are. Education. So usually the things that you're going to choose. So I'll back up. So for you to start this, I'm going to go to File, New. And to make your life easier, we're on Word. You're going to go to Resume. And the biggest thing I need you to realize is with resumes, they also have cover letters. Please don't choose cover letter. We will be doing a letter, but a cover letter is not a resume. So knowing that is important. The colors aren't really that significant, and I ask that you not do one with a picture for now. That's not that relevant at this time. So avoid super bright colors, and unless you're going into something like graphic design when you graduate. So this one's a good one. This one's a good one. So you can go through and kind of choose whichever one you want that you feel comfortable with. So pick any one. So I will choose, I'm going to go with this one just because. Great. So this one lays it out. There we go. Objective. This is where you talk about, it's about a sentence or two in your objective. Notice there's some of them are going to have a LinkedIn profile and a Twitter. Delete that. At this point, you don't need to include that. And to delete the icon, you double click and delete. So there's that icon. Double click. And I'm pretty sure these are text boxes. So just highlight it all and delete your cells. There you go. So then you're going to put your address, the full address, your phone number, your real phone number, and your email. Make sure your name's up here. So resume, then education. Here's the part where people struggle. So this is your degree title. You're not getting a degree. So you're going to probably delete that or just say graduation May 2022 is when your graduation date is. Your school, Chaminade. You might include underneath. I would take off the formatting, but say there's multiple Chaminade, so okay, include that. Dates from. So this is where it's important to let them know like how long you've been here. You've been here since 6th grade. I believe it's 2015. Oh, hello. 2015 too. And I recommend you just say present. When you graduate, you'll list your May or 2022. And then here's where you might talk about your GPA, any other details. You do not have a second school. Don't list your middle school unless it's counted in Chaminade College Prep. Okay. Experience. We may change this. This may be, so you want to start at the top with relevant experience, like things that relate. So I'm going to pause here. If you have these first things done, you've gotten all the way to education, and at this point, if you know your GPA and it's rocking, list it. If you've gotten honors or awards, or maybe A big thing you do is ambassadors. You might say campus ambassador and then give a very short blurb with action words. So actively tour students around campus to help them get to know the campus. Engage in open house activities by introducing prospective students. So nice little blurbs here. Okay, at that time, file save, call it. So file save as, I'm going to call this under my name. Browse. Don't forget to put it in your tech folder. So I'm going to go find my tech folder here. Tech. And I'm going to say Sonheimer resume. So that way, when you turn it in, you don't lose points for having a dumb name. Okay. I'm naming it student, so when I search it later, I know. Okay. Once you do that, turn that one in so I can review your objective and summary statements and make sure they make sense and they're logical. All right. Thanks, guys.